Alright, so I've decided to talk in this video because I feel like it lets me endorse myself, along with you guys, into the model train world a little bit more. Now, today I'm going for a tad bit of realism. That's not really something that I like to do, but I have an Athens switcher pulling a load of boxcars. Now, there are only 3 of them. When I first started in the hobby, I thought that a train couldn't consist of less than like 10 to 15 cars. It had to be more than 15 to qualify as a train. But then, as I learned, I got to researching and thinking, and I'm like, this makes sense, because this is technically a train, because they're called consist. A consist is basically the amount of cars that they are moving from one place to another. So, this guy, he could either be picking up a delivery and taking it back to the yard. He could be switching in between 2 yards that are fairly close together. He could be taking these boxcars and they're empty out somewhere. Could be moving them from one factory, like, say, I don't know, a granary, to a brewery, to make ales or whatever. He could be doing that. But I thought that I'd just say this because I find it a little bit interesting how a consist could be 1 to up to 200 cars. But, I also learned how to open a plug door boxcar. Basically what they have is they have this, a diagonal handle that you turn. It's like a wheel, but it doesn't have anything on the sides to grip onto. So you just turns, and then as it turns, wheels move, and it opens a boxcar, which is a lot different from what they do here, where they just unhook it and slide it open, like so. Now, I did have this train running along with my covered gondola and one of my coal cars, but I decided to remove them for the video just so I can get that little bit in. And I'm just going to leave it like this for the next about 7 minutes while we watch it go around the layout. I may or may not switch out to a different locomotive. I may change around the cars. And also, you may see some things on the back of a train that look a little peculiar. If you don't know what that is, basically what it does is it hooks up to the air hose and then sends information back up to the engineer up in the cab so it can see how much pressure is actually inside of the brake pistons in the cars, just to make sure that he's got enough air if he needs to make a stop or throw into emergency or make adjustments along the way for speed or anything like that. And also what I've done is I staple these little Christmas lights around the layout. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep those. I think I might remove them because it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. But they're there for now. That's probably going to change. And also, another thing is that this week I went to a science museum, which used to be a part of the Chesapeake in Ohio, I think, out in Richmond. I have to think of the name. I'll put it up on screen right about now. But that's the name. I have a book about it. But we went there. It used to be a station. And while we were there, I saw a couple of models of locomotives, and I saw an HO scale model of the actual station and what it looked like, what it would look like if it were still a station today, and what it looked like back then when it was a station. Another thing that I went and did is I went to another train station out here in Richmond, and basically it's just a train station that was converted into a museum, and I saw some pretty cool stuff there. They have a large HO scale layout. I'm going to put a clip of that up on screen now. So, basically, after that clip, what we're just going to do is we're just going to watch it go around for the next few minutes. I'll set you guys up right back here. There we go. Just one more quick thing. I may or may not have videos out the next couple of weeks because I won't be in town, but I may be going out and doing some stuff that does involve trains that I may post. It really depends if I remember to take my camera or anything like that. I have to take the camera, I have to take my phone, something like that. But more than likely I'll forget to take it where we're going, or I'll forget to do a video, but there may be something interesting going on there next week and the following week. I think that's going to do it.